Fifth grade into math lesson 12.2. Solve multi-step customary measurement problems. I can solve multi-step problems that include customary measurement conversions. Step it out. Number 1. Ezra is building the bookcase shown. All the pieces of wood are the same width. He needs 2 pieces of wood for the sides. He needs 3 pieces of wood for the shelves and the top. What is the total length in yards of the wood Ezra needs to build the bookcase? Write an equation to find how many feet of wood Ezra needs for both sides. Okay, so first of all, for both sides, we need what is the length for each side? 3.5 feet. So there's 2 of them, so we would have 2 times 3.5 equals, so that would also be what? 2 over 1 times 7 over 2, right? Which that simplifies into 1, so 7 over 1, which equals 7, so 7 feet, right? Okay. Write an equation to find how many yards of wood Ezra needs for both sides. So how many feet are in a yard? 3. Okay, so 3 feet equals 1 yard. So we would take what? We take 7 divided by 3. So 7 divided by 3, which is 2 minus 6, 1, and then we make that a fraction, right? So 2 and 1/3 yards. Okay. Then write an equation to find how many inches of wood Ezra needs for the shelves and the top. Okay. So the shelves and the top. So what is that? So each shelf is what? Each shelf. So 24 inches. And then we have the bottom shelf, the middle shelf, and the top. So we would have 3 times 24 inches, which equals 3 times 4 is 12. Put the 2, mentally carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 is so 7 inches, right? Then write 2 equations to find how many yards of wood Ezra needs for the shelves and the top. So how many inches are in a yard? 12. So 1 yard equals 36 inches. Okay, so we're going to take what? 72 divided by 36. So 72 divided by 36, anybody know? 2 times. 2 times 6 is 2. Mentally carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Nothing left over. So he would need 2 yards for the shelves and the top, right? So write an equation to find how many yards of wood Ezra needs to build a bookcase. So we would add our what? Our 2 and 1/3 yards plus our 2 yards equals 4 and 1/3 yards of wood, right? Step it out. Number 2. Leanne needs 100 cups of lemonade for a guest at a picnic. Each package of lemonade mix makes 1 gallon and costs $3. How much will it cost Leanne to make enough lemonade? Okay, so she needs 100 cups. A packet makes 1 gallon and costs $3. How much will it cost to make enough lemonade? First, find the number of gallons of lemonade Leanne needs. Convert the number of cups needed to a number of pints, then to a number of quarts, and then to a number of gallons. Okay, so what would we use for conversions to help us with this? The letter, the big gallon G, right? So on your paper, so over here, you're going to draw the big gallon G. How many quarts are in a gallon? 4, right? How many pints are in each quart? 2. How many cups are in each pint? 2. So little B's in each one, right? Okay. And technically, we usually also write underneath it that 1 cup equals 8 ounces. But in this case, we don't need that, right? But we'll go ahead and do it just for good practice. Okay? All right. So, how many cups can we get in 1 gallon? Technically, we could say that there's 4 quarts in a gallon, and then in 1 quart, there's 2 pints, so then that would be 8 pints in a gallon, and then there's 16 cups in or there's 2 cups per pint, so then that would be 16, okay? But, so how many little C's do we have inside that big G? 16, right? Okay, so for this one, so 1 gallon equals 16 cups. So we need to figure out how many gallons we need, right, guys? Okay. So write an equation to find out how many pints of lemonade she needs. So we're just going to do technically all of these. We're going to do all of these in one step. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So let's see. What are we going to do? 100 divided by 16 because we're going from a smaller unit to a larger unit, right? Okay, so 16 we can round to what? About 15 or 20. Now the other day we knew that 16 times 6 got us 96. So we have 4 left over. So can I just leave that? No. So into a fraction, so it becomes 4 over 16. Use your remainder over your divisor. Okay. So is that simplified? No. It would be 6 and 1/4. So 6 and 1/4 gallons is what she needs, right? To cover all the cups. So how many packages of lemonade does Leanne need to buy? She needs to buy 7 because technically she only needs 6 full gallons, right? But if she doesn't buy that 7th package, then with some of the cups, 4 of the cups would not be filled, right? Okay, so 17 package, or 17, sorry, 6. No, 7. Oh my goodness. 7 packages. So that she can cover all 100 cups. How much will it cost Leanne to make enough lemonade? How do you know? So we said 7 packages, right? Times how much is each package? $3. So it will cost her $21. Check understanding number 1. Ezra rearranges his neighbor's books on the bookshelf he built. Each hardcover book weighs 1 pound, 2 ounces. Each paperback book weighs 15 ounces. A shelf can hold up to 20 pounds. Can a shelf hold 9 hardcover books and 20 paperback books? So we said the hardcover books weigh 1 pound, 2 ounces. The paperback weighs 15 ounces. And then a shelf can hold up to 20 pounds. So can a shelf hold 9 hardcover books and 12 paperback books? Okay, so we're going to work that out and then explain if it'll work or not. Okay, so we should work over here to the side and we said 1 pound equals 16 ounces to start us off with knowing what our conversions are. We converted, or we took 1 pound, 2 ounces times 9, since that's how many hardcover books there were. Then we that got us 9 pounds, 18 ounces, which we then converted into the 18 ounces, 16, which made us have 10 pounds and 2 ounces. So that's what the hardcover books weigh. Then we took 15 times 12 for the paperback books and got 180 ounces. Then we converted that into pounds and ounces and took 180 divided by 16, which got us 11 pounds and 4 ounces. Sorry, 17 down to here. So then we added those together and we got 10 pounds, 2 ounces plus 11 pounds, 4 ounces, which got us 21 pounds and 6 ounces. So we said no, that would not work because the total weight is 21 pounds and 6 ounces, which is over the 20 pounds. Number 2, Gina is making a banner for the school dance that is 84 inches long. The material to make the banner costs $6 for each yard. How much does Gina have to pay to buy the exact amount of material she needs? So we have 84 inches, $6 for each yard, and then how much does she have to pay for the exact amount of material she needs? So we showed our work over here to the side. 1 yard equals 36 inches is what we started with. Then we took 84 divided by 36, which got us 2 and a remainder of 12, which we then wrote as a fraction, 2 and 12, 36, which simplified as 2 and 1/3. So then we figured out how much each thing costs. So 2 full yards is $12 because it's $6 a yard. And then a third of a yard would be $2. So the total of $12 plus $2 is $14 for the total project. On your own, number 3, reason. 1 gallon of apple juice costs $4. At this price, will 9 1-pint bottles or 5 1-quart bottles of apple juice cost more? How much more? Explain. So we went ahead and showed our work over to the side, and we said that you would have 9 eighths because there are 8 pints in a gallon. So we took that times 4 for the dollars, times 4 over 1 for the dollars, simplified, and got 4.5, which we then said would be $4.50 in money. So then there are 4 quarts in a gallon. So we said 5 quarts times the $4. So 4 over 1 got us, we simplified and got 5. So then the quarts would be $5. So 5 1-quart bottles cost more. They would be $5, and the 9 1-pint bottles would be $4.50. So the difference is 50 cents. Number 4, Michelle walks from her home to her work and back 4 days each week. Martin takes a 3-mile walk 3 days each week. Who walks further in a week? By how many yards? Okay, so for Michelle, it says that she walks 7,920 feet 4 days a week, but then she does it to and from work. So we took 7,920 times 8 and got 63,360. Then for Martin, it said that he walks 3 miles for 3 days each week. So what we did for him was we looked it up, and there are 5,280 feet in a mile. So we took that times 9 for a 3-mile walk for 3 days each and got 47,520. Then we subtracted those two and got 15,840. And then we took that 15,840 feet and divided it by 3 so we could get yards. So Michelle walks the most, and then she walks 5,280 yards more than him. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and finish this together as a class, and if our time runs out, we will still be finishing it. So 5 through 10 need to be done for the assignment, okay? And then you will do the homework as well. So on your own, number 5, a basking shark measures 25 and 1/4 feet long. A giant squid measures 33 and 1/3 feet long. How many inches longer is the basking shark than the giant squid? So here's our shark size. Here is our squid size. And then they want to know how many inches longer. So what are we going to do first? We're going to not convert it. We're going to subtract first and then convert it to inches, right? Okay, so 25 and 1/4 minus 33 and 1/3. So we need to get a common denominator, right? So 25, what's our common denominator? 12. Oh, guys, I have these backwards.